Drama inside Court 1 in the past few moments. The jury have now come back in with verdicts on all of those charges. There were 9 charges in total against Gary Glitter. He is being tried under his real name of Paul Francis Gadd. He has been sitting in the dock, shaking his head from side to side and muttering to himself as guilty verdict after guilty verdict has been returned here at Southwark Crown Court. Guilty of the attempted rape of a child under the age of 10. Guilty of 5 indecent assaults, guilty of sex with a child under the age of 13. That one charge alone potentially carries a sentence of life imprisoned. He is almost 71 years of age now, Paul Gadd, so potentially he could die behind bars. His mood right now, very, very different to his demeanour this morning when we saw him skip into court. I watched as he entered the dock this morning at about 10 a.m. He gave a very flamboyant bow to the lip-speaking interpreters sitting there to help him. He is profoundly deaf. He has been following this trial and all of the evidence and all of the proceedings with the help of lip-speaking interpreters, 2 ladies who sit either side of him, and they repeat word for word what each witness, what the judge has been saying, Mr Justice McCreth, throughout this trial. And he gave them a very flamboyant bow as he entered the dock this morning. I'm told he actually said on his way into court, "Let's get this show on the road." Well, for Gary Glitter, the show is now very much at an end. Guilty verdict after guilty verdict has come back in here in the past few moments.
And throughout this 2-week trial, we heard damning evidence from his victims detailing how he manipulated them, one of them in front of their parents.
Yes, there were very, very disturbing aspects to all of these charges, really. From the very first one, which was the attempted rape he was found guilty of, that was Easter 1975, all the way through indecent assault after indecent assault. One of the victims, they had been to a Gary Glitter concert. Her mother was present and she was asked to leave, and she did, and she ended up with the child being left alone with Gary Glitter backstage in a dressing room. This was in Bailey's in Watford, and the child was indecently assaulted on 2 occasions by Gary Glitter, Paul Gadd, as he is being prosecuted under in this trial. Very, very serious allegations. Now, of course, he was the first person arrested as part of Operation U-Tree in October of 2012. In the post-Jimmy Savile investigation, which was launched that week in October by the Metropolitan Police, the very first name they went looking for to speak to was Paul Gadd. They arrested him. He gave no comment throughout any of his police interviews. He denied everything that was put to him, basically. In court, under cross-examination, he broke down in tears. He wept openly in front of the jury, saying that allegations had destroyed his life. He had never met any of these women, and he said this would not be the first time that people had made false allegations against him in return for money.